addiction unknown from the victim. Voluntary practices are extreme. Certainly could have been insane, yeah. Enter into the suffering to the point of death. Example of self-flagellation, giving medical treatment. Coming in here, looking at a miracle. I just thought it amazing. Might have taken almost over approach, but didn't want the consequences. Coming in here, looking at a miracle. I just thought it amazing. Might have taken almost over approach, but didn't want the consequences. Enter into the suffering to the point of death. Example of self-flagellation, giving medical treatment. Enter into the suffering to the point of death. Example of self-flagellation, giving medical treatment.
What's up, everybody? I am Thomas Christ. This is Thomas Christ Live. So I thank you all for being here, coming over from YML. What an awesome YML. Such great music. It impresses me every week. It just seems to get better and better and better. Let's say hello to the people who are here. Who do we got tonight? We've got Dave Fox. Hello, Mr. Dave Fox. Hello, Hambo. Hello, Joe Glenn. Hello, Barry Glenn. And wherever Joe Glenn is, Barry Glenn is not far behind. Hello, Mr. Dan Eckberg. Awesome video you had tonight. And hello, Gorsium85. Welcome to the channel. I think this is your first time I've seen you here, so I'm glad to have you. Hello, Loner Stoner 666. All right. We got Mr. Pete Johns, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Pete Johns, Sharon is Karen, and all of that stuff. All right. So that first song that you heard was called Enter Into the Suffering, and that was a song on an album that I never actually released. It was called the One Day album, because my crazy plan was to write an album, a whole album in one day, and it didn't quite work out. So all those lyrics were from random news articles that I just like pasted together. So if it sounds like it didn't make any sense, it probably didn't. I know one, I don't remember what all the articles were, but I know that one of them was about like some dude over in like Asia or something who like crucified himself. I don't remember what the other ones were, but it was a long time ago. This was probably back around 2011 or so. So yeah, I'm doing weird songs tonight. So these are all the weird songs that I've produced over the years. What makes a song weird? I don't know. It's a completely arbitrary designation. So anyway, I'm gonna debut for you guys, just for you, because you're so awesome. I'm gonna debut a new song. It's gonna be on the new album, which, by the way, very exciting news. Very exciting news. The album is done. That's right. All the songs are recorded. It's gonna be an 18-track album, so a lot of music on there. Thank you so much for the like and subscription. So if you like what you hear, definitely do like our friend Gorsium85 and like and subscribe and all that YouTube-y stuff. Hit the little bell icon, you know, all the things that the YouTubers tell you to do. But anyway, so the album's done. 18 tracks. Gonna be awesome. If you stay around till the very end, I'm gonna show you, for the first time ever, the new album art, which isn't the one that you saw a while ago, because I didn't end up liking that, and I thought I could do better, and I think I did. So you're going to have to stick around till the very end of the show, and I'll show you the album art. It's brand new. So anyway, so this is a new song that I just finished up this week. It's called Mercurochrome. And this song is kind of, first of all, Mercurochrome, if you don't know what that is, and I'm a little young for this too, but I'm a member of a Facebook group where they have, like, it's retro stuff, and somebody put up a bottle of Mercurochrome, which was this, like, red stuff that you used to put on wounds to heal the wounds, and it had mercury in it, and it is banned now. You can't use it anymore because they found out it was toxic. So that inspired me to make this song. I was like, yeah, I got to write a song about this. So this one's called Mercurochrome, and I used some interesting instruments. I'll talk to you a little bit more about the instruments at the end. Hey, welcome, Jenny. Glad to see you here. So here's this new song, Mercurochrome. You're hearing it for the first time ever right here on Thomas Christ Live. There we go. There we go. That was that was Mercurochrome, the new song. By the way, so I mentioned that there was some weird instrumentation in that one, and so there was acoustic guitar, there was bass guitar. That's normal stuff. Thank you, Hambo. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jenny. So that's the normal stuff. And then you get into, I used a 3-hole punch. I used an electric hair trimmer, and I used a comb, like a plastic comb, and just kind of stroke the bristles. So yeah. So there you go. So there's some weird instrumentation. So that inspired this whole thing. Gorchian wants to know what program I'm using. This is a wonderful program. You can see over here, this is my iPad. This is a program called AUM, or AUM, I guess some people might call it. It's basically like a mixer type of a thing. It's not exactly a DAW per se, but it could be used that way. But it's a great way to get sounds into the iPad. So that's what I'm using over here. I highly recommend anybody that has an iPad should definitely get this. Now, I do want to tell you some other exciting news that this week. First of all, I put out a video, if you haven't seen that. I hope to have more videos to come, but this week, and thanks to a regular viewer of the stream, he's not here tonight, but he had asked me, Frigsy, of course a lot of you know Frigsy, he had asked me a while back to break down like the chords in my song Goth Girl. So I went ahead and I did a whole video on it and how it was produced. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out. Also, even more exciting, I started a Thomas Christ merch store. You can find it at teespring.com/tours/stores/Thomas Christ. But you don't have to remember all that because it's down in the description. And I did set up a very special code for all of you to use. TCLIVE, all capital, TCLIVE. You'll get 5% off till the end of the month. So be sure to check that out. There's only a couple things there. I have a mug and I have 2 t-shirts. One with the regular Thomas Christ logo that you see over here. And then another one with the Thomas Christ Live logo. So if you really love Thomas Christ Live, you can show everybody. But be sure to check that out. So, yeah. But I hope to add more stuff. And I hope to add a shirt based on the new album art that I'll be showing at the end of the stream. So that's a hint. But anyway, yeah, that code will run through the end of the month. Get 5% off. TC Live. Now, I do have something special for you tonight, since we're doing weird stuff. For those of you who don't live in this area, and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's a gorgeous part of the country, we do have really weird insurance commercials that air. And there was a guy, actually a team of 2 lawyers, who used to do some really amazing local, you gotta love the local commercials. And especially these personal injury lawyers that just try to outdo each other all the time. And we have one, and I need to share it with you because if you're not from Pittsburgh, if you're from Pittsburgh, you'll be like, yeah, we saw this a billion times. But if you're not from Pittsburgh, you've never seen this before. So let's take a little break from the music and check this out. Let me know what you think. I think it's hilarious. Here we go.
Accident victims, you have serious questions. Can you get cash? Lost wages? Money for your pain? I'm Larry Green of Burger Green, the injury lawyers. We have serious answers for you, free. Call 1-800-999-2626. For over 35 years, we've helped victims collect the money awards the law provides. We want to get you as much money as possible, as fast as possible. 1-800-999-2626.
So hopefully that gave you a laugh for today. I'm Larry Green of Burger Green. That stuff kills me. And then the cars just like exploding in the background. I think if you had that kind of an accident you'd need more than a personal injury lawyer. But you'll get money. You'll get money for the pain. Anyway, hey, welcome, Gary. Welcome, Pagan Song. Glad to have you here. All right, so keeping with the local hometown thing, I'm gonna do this song, and this was based on a news jingle or whatever, the intro music for the news that we had years ago. Yeah, it is like a parody, Pete. It's hard to believe that it's real, and that's not the only one. There's at least 15 of those commercials, and they know it's funny because they have it all. It's all on their YouTube page. Look up Larry Green at Burger and Green. Anyway, so this next song, this was on my 2007 double album, Wedding at Golgotha, and this one's called Got the Hometown Advantage, and it's based on local news theme. So here we go.
Now, the Hometown Advantage begins right now.
Sin. Breaking news from the Holy Land. Jesus and Satan are now hand in hand, ready to walk down the aisle of death, where mankind will be taking its final breath. There will be no healing, won't even get a bandage, but stay right here for the Hometown Advantage. The bride gets kissed, you'll find out if there's a heaven or a hell. And if not, oh well, at least you got the latest without having to sell your soul to the mainstream media news. We've got no spin here, so you just can't lose. Turn off the local news with the simulcast in Spanish is the only place with the Hometown Advantage. When the wedding comes, you'll find out you just can't manage. No pulling them out, I've got the Hometown Advantage. See it on the news, the destruction and the damage.
good news from your neighborhood.
So there we go.
Now.
Wanted to start again. Yeah, there we go. That is Hometown Advantage. The motherfucking Hometown Advantage. That's right. So yeah, that was based on our local news station, and that was the intro track for Wedding at Golgotha. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, R2. Welcome, R2. Glad to have you here. Anyway, and by the way, thank you to Mr. Pete Johns for your generous donation. And if you do want to help out the channel, no pressure at all. But I do have a link up there, paypal.me/Thomas Christ Music. And I do need to publicly thank, because I didn't check the email last week during the show, Vincent Bowe and our good friend of the channel, Mr. Jeremiah Mangosh, who used to be a live guitar player for me back when I used to play live. He also made a donation last week, so we thank them. All right. So, what do we have next? So, in 2007 was a busy year for me. I worked on 3 albums in 2007, and one of them was an album called The Music Authority. Now, I do have to kind of set the stage a little bit for this one. At the time, the new metal. Sorry to see you go, Dan, but thank you very much for stopping by. Take care. Have a good night. And yeah, Replay is your friend. Pete says you're welcome. I was going to send you a Sharon is Karen shirt, but you beat me to it. Yeah, I bought it like as soon as it was announced. I've been waiting for that. I've been very patiently waiting for that to come out. So I'm glad to see it out, because it needs to be out there. And somebody else, I think somebody else was talking about, I forget what I said, that should be your next shirt. I'll have to go back and look at the chat maybe and see if I can remember what it was. It was pretty good. Anyway, so I made this album, The Music Authority, in 2007, and at the time, like heavy music, like new metal and stuff was on its way out. I was really into that stuff, and I'm gonna do my song Timber is gonna be a new metal EP, because I think we need to bring it back. But at the time, new metal was going out, emo was coming in, and I was not a fan at the time. So so I made this album, The Music Authority, which was about this fictional group of people who set out to restore order and rock to music and to make it hard and heavy again. And so this is a song off that album called List of Demands. So here we go. This I've performed this a lot live, like actually live, and I think it went over pretty well. It's a good live tune. So here we go. Without further ado, let's hear List of Demands.
Enough is enough, enough is enough. 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 Enough is enough, we gotta give them what they wanted. Drugs, sex, violence, now the hunter is the hunted. Foaming at the mouth, possessed by the devil. Fill up the syringe, inject, instant rebel. Crystal meth became man and picked up a guitar. Turn the volume down low, you might wreck your fucking car. Flesh wrapped on metal like a nightmare birthday present. Shiny new hate, bitter, vile, and unpleasant. Is it just what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? Is it just what you wanted? I've got just what you wanted. Gun, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God. Gun, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God. Head trauma, open wound, brains on the floor. Hiding and shaking, better lock your fucking door. Bad acid trip, Vietnam flashback. Disease-ridden prostitute addicted to crack. Maggot, rotting decaying intestines. Burn victims cardiac, drugged up on the presence. Benzodrine, Valium, morphine, baby. Narcotic, carcinoma twice daily. So is this what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? Is it just what you wanted? I've got just what you wanted. Gun, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, John C. Tech, metal, gun, son, God. Gun, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, John C. Tech, metal, gun, son, God. Enough is enough. 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 Heroin addiction, schizophrenic withdrawal. Severed arms and legs result of fatal fall. Doctor music prescribes rock and roll IV. Urethral catheter connect to cable TV. I've got your medicine if you want the goodies. String up an emo kid by his fucking hoodie. I tried to make romance with my chemistry set, but I made it explode with my lit cigarette. Guns, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God. Guns, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God. Guns, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God. Guns, blood, sex, violence, gore, fuck, rock, drugs, seed, tech, metal, gun, son, God.
So there you go. That was List of Demands off of the Music Authority. Definitely a pretty hard rocker. Dave Fox says this is taking me back to 1988. Wow, awesome. Thank you, Gregory. And he's been rocking that attitude since the 70s. Yeah, I mean, that's where it all started. That's where it all started. I think it died in the mid-2000s, unfortunately, for a lot of people, but trying to bring it back. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, R times 2. All right. So now we're rock and roll all night and party every day. Yeah. So we're gonna get even weirder and even more like fucking meta here. So I used to work. This song that I'm about to do is technically not a Thomas Christ song officially. I used to work as a telefundraiser. So I would call people up, like generally old, wealthy people, and old, wealthy white people, let's be honest. And I would, I'd have to ask, a lot of them like donated to certain charities, or they expressed interest in certain charities, and I had to get them to donate. And if they did it on a credit card, that was even better. So there was a lot of, you get cussed out a lot on this job. And so I wrote a song about that. I feel a little like Calhoun Tubbs tonight. If anybody used to watch In Living Color, wrote a song about it. Like here it goes. Anyway, so I did write a song, And it was because there was a guy who sat next to me, and every time he would talk to somebody, he would announce himself. Now, I wasn't a telemarketer at Gorsium. I was a telefundraiser. Big difference. So, like, people would say we're on the do not call list. Well, the do not call list didn't apply to telefundraising, as you'll hear in the song. Also, there was a code that we would type in on these old computers that we used, R01. So if somebody like didn't identify who they were, they got put back into the system and we called them again. So anyway, this is a song about that, and I thought it was funny. It's called Professional Solicitor. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for you because I think it's a funny song, and I like it. So at any rate, here we go.
Warning. This call is being monitored by the telephone company and is being traced to your number. Prosecution to the full extent of the law could result by continued abuse of this telephone number. You have been warned.
To an automatic voice message system.
I'm a professional solicitor, I'm calling your home. As you're sitting down for dinner, I'll be ringing your phone. I don't give a fuck about a no-call list. Non-profits are exempt, you motherfucking bitch. Don't give me no lies about being on a fixed income. I know you got money, I'm not that dumb. Better get out your credit card. You can make this easier or make it hard. For your all tired ass to continue to live. You don't mean shit to me, not one fuck do I give. I'll write down the address to your house. Don't make a pledge, I'll fucking kill your spouse. So I suggest you use a MasterCard, a Visa, American Express, or whatever will please ya. Not really much of a message, sir, except not to fuck with a professional solicitor. You've been told by 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 a professional solicitor.
Your call may be monitored for quality assurance or training purposes. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance or training purposes. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance or training purposes.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line, and the next available agent will be with you as soon as possible.
You avoid my calls and I get your machine. Leaving stupid messages just to be mean. Well, we'll see who gets the last laugh, son. Every time you don't pick up, it's an R01. That means I'll call back again and again until your stupid stubborn ass caves the fuck in. You better memorize those credit card digits because you'll be reading them to me before we quit. Calling your house 50 times a fucking day. Think that will stop? No motherfucking way. We'll just call you twice an hour. Just to show you that we got the fucking power. Take you off the list, what kind of crack you smoking? I thought you'd know by now that we aren't fucking joking. You're not home, we'll have to call back, sir. It's all part of my mental professional solicitor. You've been told by a professional solicitor. You've been told by a professional solicitor. You've been told by a professional solicitor.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
So there you go. That is Professional Solicitor. Yeah, call centers are the worst. I don't, you know, it wasn't a terrible job. I've had worse jobs, but that was up there. It was definitely up there. Thank you so much, Gregory. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, R times 2. Pete Johns is getting flashbacks of call centers. Oh yeah. Thank you, Hambo. And I did work briefly as like a real telemarketer where you had to sell. I didn't last a week in that job. That was horrible. In my regards to anybody who actually does selling, because that shit is hard. It is not easy, and there's a lot of stuff you have to remember, and if you don't do it exactly right, you could get in real trouble. So yeah, telefundraising was a lot lower pressure, which was nice, since a lot of people do it voluntarily. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Yeah, it was fun to sing that. Anyway, this next one's actually on an album. This one's called Private Eye, and this was on my 2014 Pathetic Disgrace album, which was a semi-autobiographical album. But I always say it was like an emotional autobiography and not like a historical autobiography. So it was like the way I was feeling about things at certain times. But this song's called Private Eye, and so yeah, it's just a little bit, it's a little different, I think. I don't know. Like I said, this weird thing is very arbitrary, so this is another arbitrary. I think it's a little weird, but maybe not. I don't know. I like it, so we're gonna do it. This is Private Eye.
Investigate what is the source of this inception of hate. Ever since I was a child, I've been a target of contempt. It seems that they can't wait to smash the dreams that I've dreamt. Collect the cues of the magnifying lens. Find out how I've been stained with the mark that can't be cleansed. Get to the truth, life is too short for the lies. The evidence will show I need a private eye. Need to give myself a private eye to discover the reasons why I was seen and dragged along the ground. Investigate until the truth is found. Investigator sniffed out the trail, the whys and whos of everyone who tried to make me fail. Look at my scars, the proof and probable cause. See the display that highlights all of my flaws. I knew that they meant business when they chose to attack, and you can see the holes left from the knives in my back. I want pictures through the windows, telescope set up to spy. To see what's going on, I need a private eye. Need to give myself a private eye to discover the reasons why I was here, dragged along the ground. Investigate until the truth is found.
So there we go. That is Private Eye. I just like the imagery of the private eye, you know, the old smoky, you know, with the door it says Private Eye on it, and the guy would just go around and like in a trench coat and like, hey, what's going on? That was cool. So thank you so much. Joe Glenn says the cicadas are going nuts, drowning you out. Wow, if the cicadas are drowning me out, they're really going nuts then. Thank you so much, RX2. Thank you, Joe. So let's see. Some of you mentioned what your worst jobs were. Gorsium said had to try to sell McLean's magazines over the phone. That would be a tough one. Worst job, Jenny says worst job is babysitting overnight for parents who were psychotic and tied to their bed hallucinating. Oh, for patients who were psychotic, tied to their bed, threatening to murder me. Holy shit. Well, I'm glad you made it out of that one okay. I am vaping, though I vape old school, Dave. I vape really old school. This is classic red box. I don't think you can see that. Focus. No, it's not going to focus. Classic red box from EC Blend. So it's a tobacco flavor. I like the tobacco flavors. I'm not into all the custards and cakes and pies and all those things. Like, I started smoking because I like the taste of tobacco, and I vape because I like the taste of tobacco. So anyway, take care, Pete. Thanks for stopping by. So next, what we're gonna do, remember that One Day album that I talked about? I could have got a lot of songs from there because they're weird, but I lost a lot of the backing tracks and recordings for that album, but I have a few of them. So this next one is off of that One Day album that I never released, but this one's called Prescription Entertainment. I've done it on the channel before. You could probably figure out what this one's about. It's not rocket science. Anyway, here we go. This is Prescription Entertainment.
So much. Everyone knows. You can have that shit. Everyone knows. You can have that shit. Everyone knows. You can have that shit. Flying to the sun out of my head. Loaded to the teeth like a psychonaut spacecraft. Breathe in, breathe out. Overdose nightmare. Turn the glamorous and amorous. Fame drugged out, strung out, euphoria. No way back to the thin straight line. No way to travel through time on a thought train. Lost key to the empire, unlocks nowhere. Prescription entertainment. It leaves me in amazement. Prescription entertainment. I need a brain rearrangement.
I just want you to get messed up, you know? I just want you to get messed up, you know? I just want you to get messed up, you know? I just want you to get messed up, you know? I just want you to get messed up, you know?
You can rely on grandparents to have a whole batch of pills around.
Murderous son of a suicidal deity. Paranoid eyes with pneumatic pneumonia. Guns, pills, sex, devils tripping on acid. Opioid reflex, fatal attraction. Jesus and Mary out late at a strip bar. Heart on fire Prescription entertainment. I need a brain rearrangement.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Visual strung out.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Visual strung out.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Visual strung out.
And then fucking
I saw spiders. prescription entertainment. It leaves me in amazement. Prescription entertainment. I need a brain rearrangement. Your high scenario.
Prescription entertainment.
Your high scenario.
Prescription entertainment.
Get high. Hydrocodone. Get high. Get high. Oxycodone. Get high. Get high.
Prescription
Get
abuse.
high. Get high. Heroin. Get high.
And then all you do is feel good, and the end.
So there you go. Whoa. Whoa. That's funny. Anyway, so there you go. That's Prescription Entertainment off of the non-existent One Day album. Loner Stoner says Sound of the Underground. That's right. Thank you, R times 2. Gregory is impressed that I can get through these shows with 0 technical malfunctions. Yeah, I wouldn't say 0. But I've been rather fortunate with this show as it's gone on. Yeah, I just try to keep it simple. That way, stuff can't mess up. The more you try to do, is what I found. The more you try to do, the more bad things can happen. So I don't experiment too much. Last week I tried to do an iPad jam, and the iPad didn't cooperate. So yeah, that's pretty much the secret. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Hambo. Jenny says, I love the lyrics. Thank you so much, Jenny. All right. So I'm going to get... These next two are kind of... They kind of go together, and neither of them were officially released anywhere, although I do think they might be up on the Bandcamp, which you can... it's over here. Go to thomaschrist.bandcamp.com. Links in the description. Anyway, there's 2 songs. One called Limbo, and the other one is called The Punchline. They were both made kind of around the same time and have a similar feel. So I think I'm gonna do both. Try to do both these songs like back to back. So here we go. We're gonna start with Limbo right now.
even let you look upon my blessed face. You haven't received the simple in need of the cure. Just got the infection, still your soul is pure. First you visit the whore, she will show you the way. Lead you to the blood pool, swim for 70 days. Inject the vial, rip open the sky. Look into the hole and receive your new eye. Get ready to die like you don't care. Vacation to destination nowhere. Ready or not, it's time to go. Lower than low, limbo. The infants see what no one else can see. We're enslaved to things that set us free. I heard a voice telling me I'm gone. It sang to me almost bitter song. The door is locked, you have no key. You can't decide whether to be or not. To be the spider high, it's fly at night. The truth is never found in the light. The only way to prove is when you choose. The more you have, the more you lose. Too good for heaven, too bad for hell. And what can happen, no one can tell. Get ready to die like you don't care. Vacation to destination nowhere. Ready or not, it's time to go. Lower than low, limbo. Prophecy is spoken, and promises are broken. The wings upon the backs, the wings upon the backs. These have been built on lies. Wicked and righteous cry before they disappear, like they were never here. Limbo claims yet another victim. 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 Get ready to die like you don't care. Vacation to destination nowhere. Ready or not, it's time to go. Lower than low, limbo. 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 Never help, got give door in the mouth. I'm dirty just like the South. Never fuck a gift door in the mouth. I think I found a way out. looking unable to see the fear. Running in circles maybe finds the end. Never more alive than when you were dead, or at least dead to me. I wanna see your pain in technicolor clarity. Dreams down the drain, possibly insane, probably disturbed. Always believe everything you may have heard. Sociopathetic, absolutely not copacetic, alphabetic. The ways I know you'll never get it. Fuck it, it's too complicated. Maybe you should just fillet it, masturbate it, or find a way to suffocate and hate it. Just erase it, the marks will never show. It's a flame, just like you would snort a line of blow. No, too afraid to take the chance. Devil, may I have this dance? Stick it in the expanse, down inside your pants. Take a look into my head. Look and see the ways I've led. Take a look into my head. See the dirt I had to tread. Absolutely yes, who the hell did you think I wasn't? Need a scapegoat, blame it on the government. Easy to accuse when they're always wrong. Weed in their bongs, dandelion must be pretty strong. I said shit when I really meant fuck, that sucked, cause I wanted to corrupt young minds, cause they're blind, just yearning to see, wanting to be what they're not allowed to be. By law, it's the last straw. Liberty, being raw, haws and guffaws when the eagle talon sharp claw digs into another. They suffer, smother, ripped up, buried and never discovered. Covered by the flag, mouths taped and gagged, the arms and legs stuffed in a bag. A receipt for deceit, the price we had to pay. Fuck the world, all there is to say. Take a look into my head. Look and see the ways I've led. Take a look into my head. See the dirt I had to tread. Maybe it's time for this. I think it's time for this. Maybe it's time for this. Everybody drowning in piss. Broken down, beaten up. Surrender, I've given up. 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 Broken down, beaten up. No surrender, never giving up. Take a look into my head. Look and see the ways I've led. Take a look into my head. See the dirt I had to tread. Get in the punchline. Get in the punchline. Get in the punchline. Get in the punchline. Fuck.
There you go. That was Limbo and the punchline. So, see, thank you so much, Joe, Glenn, Gregory, Loner, Stoner, R2, Barry Glenn, Hambo. Dave Fox says, your lyrics are fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you, Jenny. Loner Stoner says, Thomas with the truth. That was the mic drop line. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate all the nice comments and clapping in the chat. It's really great. So, got a couple more for you here tonight. All right. So next up, I'm gonna do a song off of my 2005 album, Blasphemous 2005. As you could probably imagine, it was created in 2005. But I did a song on there called Ready to Explode. And it's only become more relevant as time has gone on. So we're going to do that next. So, without further ado, I say that too much, don't I? I say a lot of things too many times. Anyway, what we need to say is, here's Ready to Explode.
You brought your helmet, 'cause we're going this world fucking self-destructs in that second of blood and fire. There will be a moment of beauty when all those who control will expire. We just fight it, but we know that the whole fucking world ready to explode. We just fight it, but we know that the whole fucking world is ready to explode. We try to fight it, but we know that the whole fucking world is ready to explode. We try to fight it, but we know that the whole fucking world is ready to explode. Ready to explode.
There it is. So, thank you so much. Gorsium says, under a heat advisory here, lyrics still relevant today. Man, are they ever? Are they ever? I was practicing this one today. Thank you, Loner. I was practicing this one today, and I was like, holy shit. It talks about the Middle Ages and the time of the Black Plague. Wow. that was, like, spot on from 2005. Tom Stradamus. Thank you, RX2. Tom Stradamus. I should go by that now. Anyway, I got another one. This one I've done on the channel before. This is just another one-off song that I did. It wasn't on any album or anything. This one's called Sex Ray Vision, as you can see down there. Anyway, Sex Ray Vision. It's a weird song. I think it qualifies as a weird song. I think you'll agree. So anyway, here's Sex Ray Vision. We're going to start that one over again. Sorry about that. I had the wrong vocal setting here. So we were talking about errors. There you go. All right. Anyway, let's pretend like that just didn't happen. And here's Sex Ray Vision, song you haven't heard yet.
can blast our minds through the galaxy and we might come back okay. This same feeling is the one that has me reeling, and I saw some crazy things. Just link your mind to the radio waves, feel the energy that it brings. Polyester, baby, all the dreams we live today. Dark eyes with X-ray vision, future on the way. Polyester, baby, all the sound of what we feel today. Dark eyes with X-ray vision in the future where we play. Yeah, yeah.
So there you go. Did it again. So there you go. That was Sex Ray Vision. And I think that one, I think if you comb through some of the TCLIVE albums on the Bandcamp page, I think you'll find that one there. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Loner Stoner. Thank you, Kim. I don't think I said hello to Kim. Hello, Kim. Thank you for being here. Glad to see you here. Anyway, I got a couple more for you before we wrap up tonight. So this next one is called All Gone Wrong. And this is off of a favorite of mine. It is, you got to run R times 2. Take care. Glad to see you here. Remember, at the very end of the show, I'm going to show you the new artwork for the new album, The Creator. So if you can avoid it, you probably won't want to miss that. Of course, there's replay, so you will be able to see it that way too. But anyway, so this is off of Regaining Composure, and it's one of my favorite albums. It is a very weird song, but a very cool song. And so, without further ado, I did it again. Did it again. If you watch my new video, by the way, and I made a little joke about it that maybe you haven't caught, in the little pinned comment, I say very interesting, or it's really interesting a lot. So I was gonna do a contest to see who count how many times I said very interesting or really interesting or something is interesting in the behind the track for Goth Girl. So when you're done here, if you wanna do that, you don't win anything. There's no award, but if you're bored and you want something to do, go and count how many times I said something was interesting. I'm sure it was a lot. If you take a shot every time, you'll probably end up in the emergency room. So anyway, so this is All Gone Wrong. Regaining Composure was the album 2012.
keep seeing nothing there. Headless tail, this epic fail. Need prayer that goes unheard. Bible that keeps rambling like we need more senseless words. Stumbled into the shot, but never noticed the gun. It's too late, the blood escaped. I'm going nowhere, yet I run. And I'm overgone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worse, and it has all gone wrong. The plan was foolproof, ironclad. It never had a chance. The death clock was ticking down while I practiced my war dance. Condom children never cry about genosperma suicide. Wish I could have joined them too, but I cannot say I've never lied. This world so pleased to beat you that his pleasure has been all mine. It roots deep into the nerves and it twitches up your spine. Broken knees, scab disease, displayed for all to see. The hate being moving is spreading wide on alternate reality TV. And I'm overgone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worse, and it's all gone wrong. Drip of fire, drop of blood. First the rain and now the flood. Just as night blacked the sky, I was born, so I must die. Drip of fire, drop of blood. First the rain and now the flood. Just as night has blacked the sky, I was born, so I must die. And I'm overgone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worse, and it's all gone wrong. And I'm overgone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while
So there you go. That was All Gone Wrong off of Regaining Composure. Thank you so much, Gregory. Good night, Dave. Yeah. Thank you, Loner Stoner. So that was the last track on Regaining Composure. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Dan. All right. What do we got next? I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm going to show you the new album cover. So I do thank all of you for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. To all of you, just know that you have my undying love and appreciation for everything that you do to support what I'm doing. And I couldn't do it without each and every one of you. So this is the last song I'm going to do tonight. It's a little song called WTF. And thank you, Joe. And I think it's I think it lives up to the title. So anyway, let me get that situated here. Here we go. Happened again. This one, you got to be ready to go like right away. So, I missed my cue. Anyway, sorry about that.
I'm feeling violent. I'm feeling destructive. It's just not normal. Pulling miracles from my ass like I was Jesus. But I'm closer to Lucifer. Hope I didn't scare you. Actually, that's not true. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? There's just no reason not to beat up myself because I forgot the most important thing. Forgot to tell you how much I hate you all. I'm fighting people just for the fun of it. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? I can't get free from my own thoughts. But who cares? There's just no reason to. Does what I'm saying make any fucking sense? It doesn't? Good. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
That was WTF. What the fuck? And you're probably saying, oh, what the fuck? I was in a mood when I made that one. It was a weird mood. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Loner Stoner. My goodness. You guys, thank you, Dan. You guys all deserve awards for being here for most, if not all, of the show tonight, because it's a goofy one. Anyway, so without further ado, drum roll, please. Here's the new album cover, folks. Hope you like it. What do we think? This should be out hopefully within the next 2 weeks. The songs are done. So all we need is final mastering, which hopefully will happen this week. And then you can download or buy or whatever. Don't forget the new Thomas Christ merch store, link in the description, and use the code TCLIVE for 5% off all of the merchandise, including anything I may add between now and then, till the end of the month. So check that out. Other than that, hopefully I'll have another video out this week, like I did last week, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. That'd be nice. But anyway, I just thank you all so much once again, from the bottom of my heart, for all of your support and all the love that you've shown me, and I return that back as much as I can. And take care, and let's go out with some Burger and Green. If you missed this earlier, this is a goofy lawyer, an injury lawyer commercial that used to air in the city where I live. So here it is.
Accident victims, you have serious questions. Can you get cash? Lost wages, money for your pain. I'm Larry Green of Burger Green, the injury lawyers. We have serious answers for you, free. Call 1-800-999-2626. For over 35 years, we've helped victims collect the money awards the law provides. We want to get you as much money as possible, as fast as possible. 1-800-999-2626.
Thanks, everyone. See you next week. Bye-bye.